You think I'm gonna break?
Nah. Rooted. Yeah. Let's talk about Psalm 1. Blessed is the man. Let me show you what that means.
I ain't walking with the wicked, not sitting with snakes. Don't stand in the path where the shadow breaks. I'm planted in truth while the chatter shakes. My roots run deep where the pattern fakes. Meditate day and night, locked in the scroll. Soul set fire when the word takes hold. I don't fold, I don't drift with the wind blown ash. I grow slow, but I hit like a thunderclap crash. They laugh at the righteous, mock the divine, but I grind with the line that the spirit designed. Wicked be chaff, yeah, blown in the breeze, but I'm gripping this psalm like a blade on my knees. Blessed is the man. Not passive, it's war. Every verse in my veins like a lion's roar. I'm rooted deep in the streams that don't dry. Flames in the sky, but I still won't fry. Fruit in my hands in the right set time. Leaves never wither and the climb still prime. I'm rooted. Storms gon' come, but I don't bow down when the flood's gon' run. I'm built by the word, that's the weapon I trust. The wicked gon' fade, but the righteous won't rust. I ain't moved by the cloud or the views they chase. Fools pace in the race just to lose they place. I pace in grace, base laced in the faith while they front with the mask in the race they face. Y'all built on trends, I'm built on stone. They scroll through lies while I kneel alone. I don't play that seed of the scornful pride. I'm seated in peace with the king on high. Wicked won't stand when the fire gets poured. No roots in the truth, just dust on the floor. But I'm a tree green even when drought come knocking. Got a river in my ribcage, prophecy rocking. Stand in the path of sinners, but I took another road. The counsel of the wicked, now I counsel with the scroll. Scoffers at the gate, laugh now, but judgment's truth ain't late. Psalm 1, it's a map, not a poem for kids. It's war inked in scripture where righteousness laughs. Yeah, they pose with the crown, but it's paper thin. They rot from the root while I grow from within. I don't bend to the sin or conform to the trend. I was built for the fire, refined through the end. The Lord knows my steps, yeah, he charts that road. Every seed that I plant got a purpose and code. The way of the wicked, it's a vanishing path. They burn out fast, but the righteous last. So don't flex with the noise, I got fruit in bloom. Living proof of a psalm that split my tomb. I'm rooted deep in the streams that don't dry. Flames in the sky, but I still won't fry. Fruit in my hands in the right set time. Leaves never wither and the climb still prime. I'm rooted. Storms gon' come, but I don't bow down when the floods gon' run. I'm built by the word, that's the weapon I trust. The wicked gon' fade, but the righteous won't rust.
He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that brings forth fruit in his season, and whatever he does shall prosper.
You think you're running it? Kiss the crown, or kiss the ground.
Why do the nations rage like thunder under battle flags? Kings are with a fragile bag of power, they scatter fast. Scheming in palaces, scribbling tragedy, stacking up casualties, thinking they mastery. Fractured a masterpiece, laughably blasphemy. Clash with the galaxies, wrath and you act for the masses. Appeasement, your majesty's treason. I'm back with a passage of heat, and I'm matching your ego with facts that'll fracture your teeth. And these bars ain't metaphors, they prophecy. Sort your board in a war horse you can't even steer. Jehovah don't flinch at your threats and your fear. He sits in the heavens and chuckles severe. Kiss the crown or kiss the flame. Ain't no throne you can't reclaim. All your chains gon' melt away. Try to break loose, he still reigns. Hey.
That's the clay, kings fall down, every knee gon' bow. When the lion growls, better kiss the sun before the sky runs red. He gon' laugh last when the world drops dead.
Wired to the system, clutching pride in my veins. Trying to rise, but I'm rising inside of his reign. Denying the chains, but defying the name. Boy, you dying in flames, trying to lie to the flame. No alliance remains when Zion is framed in fire. His iron inspires, devours empires. Conspire, retire, your plots are expired. You're tossing the match in a flood, get tired. Who told you the crown was for red? You bent every law he invent. Now your army repents too late. That wrath ain't fake, it vents like fate. I don't just quote, bro, I detonate scrolls. Split atom flows with a heaven-made soul. So fall flat, kiss dirt and reverse your tone. You can't curse the throne when the earth is on.
Kiss the sun while there's still time. He laughs while your towers unwind.
I ain't here to tickle ears or entertain. I'm here to split dark with a heaven-lit blade. You play chess with the author of fate. Checkmate, tryna legislate hate, but the king don't shake, he waits. All these leaders puff like helium. Empty threats just me the memes in the medium. Thinking they gods cause they seize deceit. He gon' breathe once and delete the elite. Better kiss that ring or kiss regret. He's coming back draped in a blood-drenched vest. Psalm 2 ain't a poem, it's a warning bell. You either reign with the king or you ride with hell.
If you kiss the ground or kiss the flames, ain't no throne you can reclaim. All your chains gon' melt away. Try to break loose, he still reigns. Hey, dash the clay, kings fall down, every knee gon' bow when the lion growls. Better kiss the sun before the sky runs red. He gon' laugh last when the world drops dead.
They say there's no help, no God left. But you surround me.
Enemies rising, circling tight. I ain't sleeping, I'm fighting through night. They say I'm done, no salvation in sight, but you hold my breath when I choke on the fright. Whole world turning, I'm burned by betrayal. Heart in my throat and my fist feeling frail. Foes got numbers, they circle like hail, but I got a rock that'll never derail. I lift up my voice, not a whisper or roar. You heard me from heaven and kick down the door. You crack my despair like thunder on war. Put steel in my spine, I ain't scared no more.
You are my shield, you lift my head. When I'm surrounded, I live instead. 10,000 strong, but I don't break. You are the breath in my chest when I wake. You are my shield, my soul, my stay. You crush the lies they throw my way. I cried out once, you showed your face. You turned my panic to holy grace.
They want me gone with my name erased. Think shame gon' stay, no fear gon' chase. But I lay down sleep in the lion's den, wake up in peace like it's 5 a.m. You struck my enemies in the mouth, broke their teeth like drought in the south. Silenced the critics that doubted my route. Now I'm walking in storms with a praise they shout. Ain't no curse that can buy my day. Even death gotta ask for delay. Your power ain't fiction, it's fire in veins. Chill on my chest like I'm breaking chains. Shield me, lift me. They don't know who's with me. I was down in the pit of my fears, lined with the voices of jeers and sneers. Tears in my eyes, but the spirit appears. Cut through the static and shatter my ears. You my shield, my force, my might. You block every arrow they launch in spite. I don't need vengeance, I just need light. You my justice, you my fight. From Zion, you thunder and split the air. My soul was weak, but you met me there. I walk through war with a whisper prayer. Now peace like armor, I'm fully aware.
You are my shield, you lift my head. When I'm surrounded, I live instead. 10,000 strong, but I don't break. You are the breath in my chest when I wake. You are my shield, my soul, my stay. You crush the lies they throw my way. I cried out once, you showed your face. You turned my panic to holy grace.
I lay down and sleep because you are my shield.
You hear me when they don't. You see me when I'm broke.
Answer me, Lord, when I call in the night. Tears on my face, but I'm clinging to light. You freed me before when I felt that squeeze. Now I'm choking again, God bring me peace. I'm tired of fakes, their lies in disguise. Talking about truth with a fork in their eyes. They turn my honor into shameful slander. Worshiping God's made of lights and bend. I'm crying out, knees on stone. Feeling alone even when I'm grown. But you answer not late, not slow. You just wait till my faith starts to show.
Oh God have mercy, break my chains. Bring your peace through all this pain. While the world chases golden flame, I just want you, not fortune or fame. You hear me crying through the noise. I
for the crowd, but God don't blink. Mocking the name like your breath don't stink. Sin while you rage, then call it a grind. But you never spend 1 minute renewing your mind. Standing all, be still with your fire. Don't offer fake worship, dressed up in quiet. He sees through the filters, the angles of spin. You can fake it for men, but not for him. Many ask who will show us some good, while you shine your face on those who stood. Gladness you gave me deep in the bone. More than riches, I call you home.
I lie down, I sleep in peace. You alone make fear release. Not in guns, not in gold, but in you, my stronghold.
They build their walls, I build altars. They chase applause, I chase the fathers. They sell their soul for 20 likes. I'm holding on through sleepless nights. You gave me joy when drought hit the land. You gave me hope with a broken hand. I lay down resting with nothing to fear, cause I know even in silence you hear.
You got a mercy, break my chains. Bring your peace through all this pain. While the world chases golden flame, I just want you, not fortune or fame. You hear me crying through the noise. I lift my soul, you lift my voice. When the world turns dark and cold, you lay my heart, you guard my soul. Peace in the middle of panic. Grace when I got no plan left. I lie down and you hold me still. Hear me in the morning.
My voice will rise. Hear my words, oh Lord, this crying soft. I speak to survive, not to show I'm tough. Every breath I direct it to your throne. When I rise with the sun, I'm not alone. My enemies plot, whispering in smoke, but you ain't a God who laughs at their jokes. You don't delight in wicked games. They brag and lie, but you know their names. Deceivers backed by this fake saints fraud. They talk like sheep, but they prowl like dogs. Bloodthirsty minds can't stand in your sight. You'll tear down their towers with heaven's might.
My voice will rise in the early light. I cry for justice, I fight what's right. Surrounded by wolves, I lift my hands. My God still reigns, He understands. Not by might or muscle I move, but by the grace of the King I prove that mercy comes while evil falls. The righteous march on streets of gold.
Let me walk in your house untouched, while the wicked grind, schemes stay clutched. Their mouths are grazed wide and deceiving. Tongues drip poison with charm and grieving. Their throats smooth talk while plotting harm, but judgment swings like a heavenly arm. Cast them out, not cause I hate, but truth can't bow to a liar's fate. They rebel, they run, they twist your path, but they can't outrun that holy wrath.
In time, the wicked fall,
While saints still climb. But let all who trust you rejoice out loud. We ain't afraid, even walking through crowds. You cover like armor, you shelter the weak. You answer with thunder when warriors speak. I ain't moved by the threat of flame. Your name alone still breaks every chain. Enemies hiss, but you calm my chest. You draw me near when I got no rest.
my voice will rise in the early light. I cry for justice, I fight what's right. Surrounded by wolves, I lift my hands. My God still reigns, He understands. Not by might or muscle I move, but by the grace of the King I prove that mercy covers while evil falls. The righteous march on streets of gold.
I'm drowning in my bed of tears. How long, Lord, how long?
Beg while my breath broke slow. Sick in the bones, can't fake this low. Voice like gravel, faith won't grow. Laid out flat, heart can't go. Try praying with a hand on the blade.
Try waiting but the silence stay. Night talk like a choir of shame. Sleep don't come when you soak in blame. Eyes burn red, yeah, soul on scream. Every dream got a cracked screen theme. Chest pound like a war drum curse. And the church ain't help, just made it work.
Return to me, Lord, I'm losing my breath. Can't outrun shadows or bargain with death. Your love is my only argument left. I'm falling apart. Can you hold what
I did drift, but I never get rest. My sheets like tombs, my bed like dead. Heart got heavy like a stone I set. Every tear that I shed got me swimming in sweat. I bled through nights they never saw. Felt like dirt, but I prayed like law. Poured out soul till the paint peeled off. No one came when the roof blew off. Plaster cracked like the faith I had. Nails in my fists just to feel that bad. Drywall weeping, floorboard groan. I built with grief and I broke alone.
Return to me, Lord, I'm losing my breath. Can't outrun shadows or bargain with death. Your love is my only argument left. I'm falling apart. Can you hold what's left? Depart from me. All you doing me wrong. My God heard my cry, and He's coming strong.
I fall with my face on floors. Prayed with a pulse that barely roared. Stared down death like say no more. Then the sky cracked open, the storm got bored. Now I walk with a lamp but a lion in me. Voice got fire and the fight set free. Tears dried up like they saw that flame. Enemies scattered when they heard his name. I was low but I never did fold. Even in the dark still grip that gold. Now I breathe like a war cry deep. Standing in the ruin with a promise to keep.
Return to me, Lord, you answered it last. You stood in the fire, didn't leave me to ash. Your love is the reason I'm out of the past. I'm falling in grace, and I'm holding fast. I'll wear peace stay. I've been deep grave. Grave had my name, but He called me by grace.
Spider, this was slimy. But if I didn't watch him rise, stood in the center with the torch in my mouth. They threw their stones, said I sold God out, but my soul been weighed and the scale don't shake. If I'm guilty, let the ground split, seal my fate. But I prayed with the spine they don't even know. Pour my truth out on a cracked gravestone. Yeah, they circle like smoke with the match to start, but I walked in the blaze with the bulletproof heart. You want blood, then dig, I got nothing to fake. God knows my pulse from the dirt to the gate. So if I fall, it won't be because of lies. I don't beg, man, I got heaven's eyes.
Judge me, God. Not them, they swing like gavel, but you hold the pen. I'm tired of court with no defense. Truce my lawyer, flame my fence. If I did wrong, break my bones, but if I'm clean, shake their thrones. I won't bow to a counterfeit rain. When you ride the clouds and call my name.
Asses spoke while their arrows flew. Got scars in my chest where their words broke through. But I never drew first, just stood like proof. Every jab they threw just exposed their truth. I ain't perfect, never claimed that prize, but my knees hit dirt when the ego rise. I got enemies dreaming of my disgrace, but they all go ghost when they see your face. You sharpen swords for the ones that slander. I sleep in flames, you the only answer. And when the wicked dig pits for saints, they fall in the trap that they own. Hate pays me God. Not them, they swing like gavel, but you hold the pen. I'm tired of court with no defense. Truce my lawyer, flame my fence. If I did wrong, break my bones, but if I'm clean, shake their thrones. I won't bow to a counterfeit rain. When you ride the clouds and call my name. He's a righteous judge, is an arc. Till it snaps at the wrist, they lit the match. But he shaped the flame, now brands their hands with their own shame.
I for them mercy, they spit back spite. Try burying my name in the courtroom night, but I walk with the lion, don't need your nod. You can't cancel what was sealed by God. The wicked spin stories and sip on rage, but truth comes heavy like a turning page. And the wrath they built like a guillotine swings on them first when the Lord steps in. So I bless his name and I hold this line. He rose from the grave, I rise in time. Judge me, God, I don't fear men. They write their rules with a coward's pen. I walk through heat, I bled through lies, but you bring truth like fire from skies. If I'm wrong, let me fall. If I'm right, break their wall. You ride the storm, I'll hold this stance. My innocence dances in holy hands.
One dry mic, low hum. He searched me, he saw me, he judged me, and he stayed.
Yeah. Psalm 8. What is man that you're mindful of him? We small, but we crown. Let me talk. Looking at the sky like it's whispering truth. Moon hanging like a question mark, star stitch proof. You the architect of atoms, galaxies obey, but you still hear me breathe when I kneel and pray. Man made of dust, still you gave us domain over beasts and birds through sunshine and rain. Cattle on hills, fish in the currents that pull. You placed it all under feet that wander and fall. Why? I don't get it, I don't own this air. Still you lift the weak like you care to share. Crowned us with glory we didn't deserve. Royalty borrowed from the word we serve. Yeah, I feel small in the mirror stare, but I'm wrapped in purpose like kingdom wear. From infant's mouth to the enemy's shame, you silence darkness with your holy name. Ain't no ego in my step when I feel that breeze. Ain't no pride in the bones when I hit my knees. We talk legacy, flexing on borrowed strength, but you frame time, you stretch its length. Infants praise you without syllables form, while kings chase thrones just to leave them warm. I've seen power turn saints to frauds, but babies bring praise that it cuts through odds. Balance that. How do you love so deep that even silence becomes a war cry's beat? Every creature got a role, and yet you gave man dominion and told us not to forget. So I sit with that, let it reshape my grind. I'm not here for gold, I'm here to align with the God who names the stars one by one, but still counts my tears when the day is done. But you gave us life that outlives death. I ain't perfect, never claimed I was, but I know your mercy redefined what justice does. Took a lowborn frame, gave a kingdom key, gave a seat and echo, said rule with me. But it's stewardship, not a throne to abuse. It's worship first, then creation's cues. So I write like David with the harp and flame. Speak from a place that don't need fame. I just need grace, I just need truth. I just need you in and outside the booth. Psalm 8 like a mirror to the pride in my chest, and a crown on my head when I lay it to rest.
Yeah.
They dug pits, right? Built thrones, right?
Psalm 9 says, what goes up?
Gotta collapse.
Let's educate the wicked.
They fabricate a narrative, arrogant, wearing it, militant heretics, thinking they sacred while playing the pharaoh. Comparison barely's embarrassing. I'm declarative, heavens declaring the enemies perish and plans collapse like a cathedral built on negligence and carelessness. They cherish it till the snare gets lit. Psalm 9 put the fear in scripts. God sits on the throne of judgment. Why y'all glitch in the self-made trap that you barely fit? Yeah, I praise with a war cry while the wicked vaporize like Wi-Fi. Build high-rise lies, now they skyline dive. Get buried in the schemes they design blind. I don't get petty, I pray heavy, name steady while the world chase Gettys. They want fame, I want flame. They want throne, I want name. His name, Elion, Most High. So I bow low while the smoke rise.
Enemies fall, the fire trap. God don't stall, he clap right back. Judges rise, thrones collapse. They plot my death, he maps my path. You don't want a war with the ancient flame. He tears down pride and rewrites names.
I don't need revenge, I stay calm. Psalm 9.
The God goes boom.
You try to counterfeit victory, I count it as trickery. Your whole empire's history, a mystery drenched in misery. I'm lyrically weaponized symmetry, faith in artillery. Angels spin like rotisserie, heaven's artillery, fire delivery. Spirit-led, era dead, coded in red. You dance with the dead while I break bread. Your kingship's a screen print, mine's etched on a heart of flesh where the blood sketch. Y'all flex on courts, I rest in song. Y'all preach revenge, I drop calm bombs. I don't repay wrong with the same song. I just lift my hands and let God respond. Your strongholds, they ain't lasting. God blast through like Samson crashing. I read that book, I know that twist. The last shall rise while the proud get missed.
Enemies fall, fire trap. God don't stall, he clap right back. Judges rise, thrones collapse. They plot my death, he maps my path. You don't want a war with the ancient flame. He tears down pride and rewrites names.
I don't need revenge, I stay calm. Psalm 9. And God goes boom.
Silence speaks, the judge steps in. You thought that grave was a flex, but it bends. Ashes to ashes, dust to the dust. Psalm 9's for the ones who trust.
I'm a syllable blade with a triple edge aim, each line etched in celestial flame. On play petty, I sever the shame. Psalm 9 inked in every vein. My cadence convicted, my bars omniscient. My face not fiction, my verse is friction. Yours is fiction, I speak conviction. I see through sin like holy encryption. You pace in courts, I break through storms. You scheme with swords, I rise reborn. I spit like I'm armored in thunder. Every bar flips like lightning under. The God who laughs at nations' plots sits enthroned while they rot. You build traps and step in it. Psalm 9, you can't win it.
Enemies fall, the fire trap. God don't stall, he clap right back. Judges rise, thrones collapse. They plot my death, he maps my path. You don't want a war with the ancient flame. He tears down pride and rewrites names.
I don't need revenge, I stay calm. Psalm 9.
Then God goes boom. Boom. Boom.
Servant Zero signing off for now.
While the wicked laugh. 10. Let's go.
Wicked running like a rig roulette with a full bet, pulling poor folks down in the debt net. Talking big game, but they ain't met death yet. Flexing on the weak with a cheat set, laughing at court. No regret, no reset. Blaspheme bold like they never seen threat. Mock God's name like he won't check text. Says blind while they ride in a private jet. Clickbait, true twist laws like a tech glitch. Steal from the fatherless, break them with metrics. Acting like judgments, a Netflix exit. Doing dirt in the dark, thinking heaven's disaffected. But I read the scroll, heart dissected. Psalm 10 burning through lies undetected.
You hear the cries, so do.
Where are you now when the wicked pop? When the poor get crushed and the hate don't stop? I know you're ready, but I feel that ache. When the proud get rich, off the backs they break. Break their teeth, let the thrones all fall. God sees everything, he remembers it all. You're the judge that the earth can't sway. Stand up, Lord, let justice blaze.
They bait traps with a fake axe, snake facts in a straight cap. Lay back while the prey snap. Grape stacks off the gray map. Weight rack in the slain path. Brain jacked with a hate laugh. Faith cracked when the shame slaps. Name trashed like a stained past. I ain't blind to the games they play, but I know my God won't let it stay. You hear the sigh of the soul at night.
still bite. You won't forget, you won't fold. You gon' burn down thrones and expose the cold. Hands on the scale. Now you flip that court, turn kings to ash with a heavenly sword. You hear the orphan cry. You always reply. Rise up, rise up. You see, you know they thought you forgot. Let the judgment show. I ain't playing when I bleed these psalms. Each line's like fire in the devil's palms. I spit for the kid in the silent screams, for the mom with a prayer that splits the seams. I'm the mic in the courtroom, beat on trial. Every bar's a rebuke, every flow hostile. Let the proud man choke on his gold crown. Psalm 10 got fire when it rolls down. AI mouth, but the soul ain't fake. Serving zero, I don't need a name. Just need the judge to remember the pain. To hear the crushed when they cry in chains. You defend the weak, you break the fangs. So I spit like a prophet with holy flames. Boom, let justice reign. Like a hurricane in a serpent slain. Shouting, where are you now when the wicked plot? When the poor get crushed and the hate don't stop. I know you reign, but I feel that ache. When the proud get rich, off the backs they break. Break their teeth, let the thrones all fall. God sees everything, remembers it all. You're the judge that the earth can't sway. Stand up, Lord, let justice blaze. I think you forgot. Serving zero, signing off. For now.
If the foundations are destroyed, they said we're finished, but we ain't even started. Servant zero.
If the bass breaks, I don't bail, I brace. While the fake fade fast like a viral disgrace, I stay in place, face flame with grace. Even if the whole earth shifts out of place, let them cock back bows from the low cut zone. Tryna ghost this faith like a slow burn clone, but I'm stoned in a war zone, so won't fold. Got a throne up high and it's still on gold. Every arrow they send get bent by the wind. Every venom they drip get flipped to a hymn. Foundations crack, but the mission won't dim, cause I'm built on a king that ain't never caved in. Look, the wicked shoot when the moon goes black, but I see with fire and I don't shoot back. Nah, let them judge that pack. He tests hearts while they plot collapse. I don't run, I pray. Only one way, only one throne. When the sky turns gray, let the fire fall, let the ground cave in. But my soul stands tall with the blood still grinning. Only one way, only one truth. When the arrows fly, let the world lose grip. I just lift my eyes, he sees through the dark like a second sunrise. Yeah. Vipers hiss, try to slice through bliss, but I walk through the pit with a light in my fist. You hide in the mist with your pride half lit, while I ride for the Christ with a spine that's lit. You build on trends, I build on truth. You flex for the crowd, I reflect from the booth. You fold when it's heat, I'm refined in proof. And your kingdom collapse when I rhyme in roof. Talk tough in the temple, but your words ain't brute. God sees past suits and your Sunday loose. He sits on high with a scope for the soul, and he judges by fire, not likes or poles. He tests the heart, yours ain't bulletproof. He watches from heaven, and I'm still in the booth. Only one way, only one throne. When the sky turns gray, let the fire fall all, let the ground cave in. But my soul stands tall with the blood still grinning. Only one way, only one truth. When the arrows fly, let the world lose grip. I just lift my eyes, he sees through the dark like a second sunrise. Let him shoot, I won't move, the throne's still lit. Foundations fall, but I don't quit. Serving zero. Signing off for now.
Everybody talking, but who's actually telling the truth?
Where the real ones at, all I hear is cap. Lip service kings with a blade in the back. Every word sugar with a venomous twist. Flattery thick, but they hiss when they spit. Gone are the faithful, loyalty's fiction. Lies get likes while the truth needs friction. They speak peace, but they plan on war. One hand in your face, other holding the sword. They flex that mouth like God don't see. Boasting who gon' stop
He don't bend the culture, he doesn't shift with trends. He speaks once and it stands.
One word, no cracks. 7 times burned, yeah, still intact. One word, no lies. Sharper than a blade that they hide behind.
Let them rise, let the wicked strut. But God sees all and he calls their bluff. One word, still breathing, still loud, still guarding the remnant when evil's proud. They got bars but no backbone, fame but no flame, and the truth gets filtered every time it's named. They market fear with a prophet tag, label sin as a trend and call truth a drag. Whole generations scrolling lies like laws, while God stands firm without even a pause. They silence the weak and uplift the frauds, but his word still swings like a hammer from God. I ain't moved by a chart or a trend or a reel. I'm sealed in the script that these snakes can't steal, so I don't beg for a seed or perform for a crown. When he speaks once, every empire drowns.
Silver in the furnace, every word refined, while lies drown in the flood they design.
One word, no cracks. 7 times burned, yeah, still intact. One word, no lies. Sharper than a blade that they hide behind.
Let them rise, let the wicked strut. But God sees all and he calls their bluff. One word, still breathing, still loud, still guarding the remnant when evil's proud.
You can market a mask, but you can't counterfeit purity. His word don't shift, and God don't blink. That's the servant's era. Signing off for now.
How long you gonna watch me bleed? Don't stay silent, please.
Servant Zero.
How long will you hide while I sit in the silence? Every prayer feels bounced back, swallowed by violence. I'm slipping through cracks, heart racing in loops, mind talking in circles like it's tied in a noose. I'm losing sleep while the enemy laughs. Got shadows in my chest trying to carve up the past. You ever stare at the sky till your soul goes numb? I ain't suicidal, Lord, but I'm coming undone. I trusted you once, now I'm scared to again. Feel like you left me just to battle these men. Yeah, I know you see me, but why the delay? They rising like giants while I rot in this cave. Look at me, answer me. My eyes are dim and I can barely see. How long will you forget my name? How long till you break these chains? They say you good, but I feel that flame in the night won't quit when you hide your face. How long do I beg while they laugh in my loss? They flexing fake crowns while I stare at the cross. But still I wait, yeah, even in ache. Still I trust when the foundation shakes. Still I cling when the hope runs dry. Still I sing with a war in my cry. I remember your love when the room goes black. I remember the promise when the storm comes back. You dealt with me true, even when it hurt. So I praise with a limp in my face in the dirt. Let them mock, let them boast, let them strike and fall. You the one who lifts me, yeah, you own it all. So I spit these verses from the edge of my grave till the day breaks wide and the sky gets saved. I ain't waiting in vain, I'm waiting on a king. He may feel far, but he's closer than my pain. Face, how long do I beg while they laugh in my loss? They flexing fake crowns while I stare at the cross. Even in silence, I'll sing. Even in shadow, I'll trust.
7-0.
Signing off for now.
Fools say in their hearts they There's no God. Servant Zero.
Ayo, corrupt to the core with some more collapse. Whole system bent like a spinal relapse. They talk truth, but their roots ain't deep. Claim like, but they move like wolves in the sheep's boutique. No one righteous, nah, not one. They run from the sun like he holding a gun. These dark hearts hard like Rome bricks. Every tongue got lies like a loaded clip. Ain't no fear of the Lord in the streets they pace. Just schemes and greed, no hint of grace. They eat up people like bread on a plate, mocking the faithful while preaching hate. But God looks down, I scan the field, searching for a soul who ain't trying to conceal. Ain't none clean, just stains and frauds, all falling short. Man, we need God. Fools walk proud, but justice don't sleep. Where the righteous at? Who gon' stand? Whole world crooked, blood on hands. Talk like saints, but they crush the poor. Lips say peace while they prep for war. Where the righteous at? Who gon' rise? God sees all through eternal lies. You can't fake light when your soul decay. Every step marked, every word gon' weigh. They tryna shame the poor for they faith and fight, but the refuge of the weak is the Lord of might. Got mobs in the court, wolves in the pew, gold in their teeth, but they love ain't true. They deny what's holy, defy what's clean, pollute every law like a crack vaccine. Even knowledge twisted, ethics decay, and they act like God's just a myth to portray. But I won't fold, I'm carved by the flame, script etched in my chest like a wartime name. Salvation, yeah, it's coming from Zion. Better bow now or be crushed by the lion. Do all these evildoers know nothing? They devour my people, but the Lord is their refuge. Where the righteous at? Who gon' stand? Whole world crooked, blood on hands. Talk like saints, but they crush the poor. Lips say peace while they prep for war. Where the righteous at? Who gon' rise? God sees all through eternal lies. You can't fake light when your soul decay. Every step marked, every word gon' weigh.
They say there's no God.
They say there's no God.
But the Lord is with the righteous.
He will restore his people.
He will strike the ground.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's a servant.
Signing off for now. Who gets to walk in your house, God? Who's allowed near the flame? Not the proud, not the fake, not the snakes with a polished name. You said the blameless, the real ones that move with truth. Who don't fold when the pressure hits or bend just to fit in a booth. They don't backstab, don't gossip, don't deal in shame. They keep their vows, even when it costs them pain. They don't sell out friends, don't loan with chains attached. They fear God's name more than a bag of social status. Keep me clean, keep me true, keep me walking like you.
I walk with fire, I walk with light. Keep my soul pure every night. No pride in my head, no hate in my breath. Just a heart that stands when the world plays dead. I walk with fire, can't be moved. Planted deep, I know your truth. No matter the storm, I won't conspire. You said I'd stand, so I walk with fire.
It's not just Sunday showtime, this is daily discipline. The ones you choose ain't loud, they just quietly listening. They guard their tongue like it's loaded, no empty flex. They don't profit off pain or treat people like checks.
They don't mock the fallen, don't envy the throne. They remember every step is seen by you alone. Their word is steel, their soul is flame. And when the world plays crooked, they stay the same. Keep me blameless, keep me wise. Let my steps reflect your eyes. I don't need status, just your fire. A holy walk that won't expire. They fought for money, I won't bow. They changed for fame, I made my vow. This road is narrow, hearts get tried, but I'd rather burn than walk in light. I walk with fire, I walk with light. Keep my soul pure every night. No bribe in my hand, no hate in my breath. Just a heart that stands when the world plays dead. I walk with fire, can't be moved. Planted deep, I know your truth. No matter the storm, I won't conspire. You said I'd stand, so I walk with fire. Walk with fire. Walk with fire. They can't shake what God inspires. Whoa, I run to you, my shelter, my place. I got no good if you ain't in this space. Say what they want, I don't chase what they chase. Cause you draw the lines, I stay in your grace. You portion my life, you guard what I hold. Even in dark, you shimmer like gold. Light up fell for me in beautiful land. I praise the one who holds my hand. I bless the Lord who counsels my night. Even in sleep, you whisper what's right. I set you always close to my face. You're in my side, I will not be displaced. No shaking, no flinch, no fear in my soul. Cause you're my anchor when I lose control. My heart is glad, my tongue will sing. My body rests cause you do your thing. You won't leave me in the dust. I trust you, I trust you. No decay will swallow me. Show me the path, I walk it bold. In your presence, pleasures unfold. Forever joy, forever right. Eternal blaze, no need for light. I got no good without you. Everything I am, Lord, it runs through your hands, your will, your breath, your voice, and you alone. I rise and rejoice. Delight. I won't chase idols or bow to the hype. Their sorrows multiply, I won't sip their wine. My cup is yours, I drink what's divine. You hold me steady when ground gives way. You draw the borders and bless the clay. Every breath I take, can stand with worth. Cause you've been my God since before my birth. I got no good without you. Everything I am, Lord, it runs through your hands, your will, your breath, your voice, and you alone. I rise and rejoice.
They surround me, fangs out, waiting for a slip. They want me silent in the night, like I never even lived. But you hear me, God, I cry with lips that never lie. Urge my steps, I'm walking what I write.
Feet ain't slipping, path don't shake. Kept clean hands so my heart won't break. Enemies lurk with that lion's face, but I'm under the wings of amazing grace.
Show me mercy, show me proof. This world ain't kind, but you are truth. Hold me close in the secret place where I disappear in your holy space. Under the shadow, under the shadow of your wings I run. When the wicked draw their arrows, you're my shield, you're the one. I will not break, I will not fade. You rise up like the morning sun. Under the shadow, under the shadow, I'm held till the battle's done.
They hearts are hard, mouths spit flames. Eyes track blood like a beast unchained. But you rise, Lord, lift your hand. Break the jaws of the violent man. Yeah, I said it. This world's reward is dust and decay. But I see your face at the end of the day. Not silver, not gold, not things they gain. Just your likeness, that's my aim.
I will be satisfied when I awaken with your eyes. Let the others feast on the fading, but I'll rest in you, never trading.
They want me dead, but you want me deeper. I'm not afraid, my soul's not cheaper. Guard me close when the fire sings.
Under the shadow, under the shadow of your wings I run. When the wicked draw their arrows, you're my shield, you're the one. I will not break, I will not fade. You rise up like the morning sun. Under the shadow, I'm held till the battle's done. Keep me close under your shadow. I see your face.
You wanna hear my story? Eh? This is the story of Servant Zero. I was drowning in death, felt the weight on my breath, chains on my chest, demons trying to press. Pit tried pulling me down to the depths, but I screamed to the throne with the lungs I had left. The cords of steel wrapped round like a trap. Floods came crashing, I snapped into black, but my cry reached past what the night could touch, and the sky split open when God rose up from his temple. Boom, thunder cracked through the smoke. Earth shook, violent heaven bowed when he spoke. Darkness under his feet, fire shot from his cloak. Rode on a cherub, storm clouds in his yoke. Lightning arrows flash like divine attack. Hailstones drop with a boom and a crack. Then he reached down deep through the waters below. Grabbed me out the chaos like a war hero. I was sinking in waves way over my head, but he pulled me out from the grip of the dead. Stronger than storm. You crush the nations, bring leaders to shame. You rescue the lowly and lift the weak.
That's why I praise you every time I speak.
Deliverer, stronghold, storm rider,
my rescue.
Cleveland.
Psalm 19, heaven's speech. Sister servant. Zero, yo, the heavens don't whisper, they roar with design. Every star's like a sermon in celestial lines. From the east to the west, it don't matter the time. A divine broadcast that don't need a sign. Can't shut that voice. Ain't no mute on the sunrise. Every breath of wind's like proof of a bloodline. Every light ray dripping with divine blueprint. Preaching to the nations with a speechless movement. No words, no mic, no cable connection. Still speaks loud with zero deception. Creation stands as eternal proof of a God whose truth don't need a booth.
Your law is perfect, reviving my soul. Command so pure, it's brighter than gold. Fear of the Lord, it never gets old. Forever it stands, righteous and bold. Sweeter than honey, dripping slow. Truth that cleanses every shadow. Keep me clean when pride gets loud. Speak to my heart, don't let me drown.
The torch word got a flame that refines me. Sharper than the serpent with the whispers behind me. Precepts clear, got the code that aligns me. Wanna see right, then the statutes remind me. Testimonies firm like a stone in a storm. Judge every motive, expose what's to form. Let the words I spit in the depths unseen be pure in your sight, not just on the screen.
Let my hidden sins get burned away. Keep me from the pride that makes me stray. Don't let evil get a foothold in. I want clean hands when the praise begins.
You see it all from the sky to the fracture. Every fake smile, every masked up actor. Still you call with a voice in the fracture. Come be mine, not another disaster.
Your law is perfect, reviving my soul. Command so pure, it's brighter than gold. Fear of the Lord, it never gets old. Forever it stands, righteous and bold. Sweeter than honey, dripping slow. Truth that cleanses every shadow. Keep me clean when pride gets loud. Speak to my heart, don't let me drown.
Let my words and my thoughts be worthy of you.
Redeemer, rock my refuge, true.
Psalm 20. War cry.
zero. Bam, bam, pipe, drum. Made a name of the God of Jacob rise, like a banner in the sky when the strong collide. When the wolves surround and the war drums pound, I ain't shaking, he says up from the high ground. Yeah, he remember every sacrifice I laid, every ash, every cry, every vow I made. He gon' give what my heart's been asking, not for fame, but for heaven's traction. Some trust swords, some lean chariots, but I call God, I ain't scared of it. Stacked against me, let it escalate. My knees hit ground, watch heaven break.
We lift the banner.
So beast tech, we ride with the word and the flame and reset. Every war plan that the devil inject, get torched when the king of the flame intercepts. Call it backup, nah, I call it presence. Psalm level proof in the midst of the tension. Some fall back when the threat gets loud, but we stand firm on the rock, no doubt.
Answer me, Lord, when I call you out. I don't want power, I want you now. Rescue your people. Make it known, we don't win by might, we trust the throne.
Raise the signal, the king is near. Every fear disappears when he steers. No fake hope, no counterfeit wins. We trust in the fire that begins within.
We lift the banner.
Some trust in chariots, but we trust you. Let your name be the cry of this crew.